ODBC, you don't tell us how to act. And if you hate the content, then take a step back. Why watch the video? How you gonna explain that? How? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? Coach Shelton Harrison, there'll never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. How are they going to explain that? You can't contain upon your brain, you just can't take the blame back. So just stay ODBC, you don't tell us how to act. And if you hate the content, then take a step back. Why watch the video? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? Coach Shelton Harrison, there'll never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. How are they going to explain that? You can't contain upon your brain, you just can't take the blame back. So just stay ODBC, you don't tell us how to act. And if you hate the content, then take a step back. Why watch the video? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? Coach Shelton Harrison, there'll never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen.
Well. All right. Man, good evening. Hey, man, you're watching the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live, and I'm your host of this live stream podcast. My name is Coach Shelton Harrison. There'll never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. Okay. All right, folks. Well, listen, man. Got a lot to talk to y'all about tonight. Hey, the coach is going in, okay? I'm going in, and that's just the way that is. Damn, y'all. You know, I'm so sick of Daniel Cormier, man. I'm so sick of Daniel Cormier. I'm just getting to the point, man, where this guy, he is who he is, okay? And one day, DC, he's gonna get his wake-up call. Daniel Cormier is gonna get his wake-up call. And folks, it's probably gonna be sooner than later. Okay? I'm gonna go ahead and start this live stream off, and pretty much let's talk about what's on the menu. Okay, all right, folks. Jessica Andrade. We got to talk about Jessica Andrade, y'all. Okay, what went wrong with Jessica Andrade? What was the problem with Jessica Andrade? Okay, I mean, folks, shit, man. Seriously, man. Seriously. What went wrong? Okay, let's really have a discussion. What went wrong with Jessica Andrade? Folks, you know, I sit back, and I just, every time I see Jessica fight, I sit back and I had the same thought process. Like, damn, you know what? Jessica can do this. Jessica got a lot of skill. Jessica got a lot of talent. Okay, she got skill. She got talent. But what's wrong? Why can't Jessica win these fights? Why can't she? Like, why can't she? What is she doing that's allowing her to lose the fights that she's supposed to win? Folks, no disrespect. Lupe Gondinez, I told y'all earlier today, she had a magnificent game plan. But Lupe isn't more complex than what Jessica already seen. She's not more complex than what Jessica has already seen. I mean, you guys understand it. Jessica has faced much higher skill set. Much higher skill set. But what happened? That's the question that I'm asking y'all. That's the question I'm asking y'all. What do you think happened? What the hell is going on with Jessica Bate Andrade? I'm sorry, Bate Estaca. What's going on with Bate Estaca? What is going on here? I'm just sitting there. I'm like, God dang, man. Like, you see her just kind of standing there, and you see her taking the same punishment that she take fight after fight after fight, y'all. The same damn punishment. The same mistakes. Move your head off center line. Don't follow the person around the octagon. It's the same damn mistakes every single fight. You know what? And I know it. No jab. Like it's the same stuff that we've been saying as fight fans. And I'll be honest, I appreciate Jessica, man. Jessica, as a person, Jessica's a good person. Like I've come to find out, and I've come to understand, Jessica Andrade really is a good person. She's a very good person. She looks out for a lot of people. Jessica has to help a lot of people back in Brazil. Hold on, I'm trying to get my picture of Karine Silva. I'm sorry, Christine Joppa. Okay, Jessica helps a lot of people, y'all. A lot of damn people. And it's just to the point, man, where she's doing so much, man, that when is Jessica taking care of Jessica? Jessica is 26 and 15 in MMA, y'all. She's on a three-fight losing streak. Do y'all think that's gonna make the UFC happy? Do you guys think that that's gonna make the UFC happy? Can y'all hear me? Okay, I wonder if you guys can hear me. I wonder why people are just going in and out. Can you guys hear what the coach is saying? Am I? Let's see. Are we able to hear what I am saying? Let me check. Let me give myself a sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. What's going on? Okay, give myself a microphone check. Let's see. Okay, yep. I did my microphone check. So whoever that is going in and out, hell, you just going in and out. Who gives a shit? Thank you for being here anyway. Okay, but folks, what happened to Jessica Andrade? If we go back and if we watch the fight, like go watch that fight. Jessica Andrade, Lupe Gondinez gave Jessica Andrade many openings. Okay, Lupe gave Jessica so many openings, man, and Jessica couldn't pull the trigger. And every time Jessica attempted to pull the trigger, she got caught with a jab by Lupe. Folks, I'm telling y'all, Lupe did her damn thing in there. She did. But I gotta say this, Lupe is not the most complex fighter that Jessica ever faced. Folks, is Jessica Andrade declining? Is she declining? Is Jessica declining as a fighter? That's the question that I have to know. Is Jessica Andrade declining as a fighter? It is what it is. Is she declining? What's really going on with Jessica um Estacabate? What's going on with her? Like, why can't this girl, why can't she do what we know she can do? Guys, do y'all think the UFC is gonna get her out of here now? I mean, folks, we kind of have to ask that question. Y'all know how I feel about fighters losing their jobs. I'm not a big fan of that, guys. I don't like it when a fighter when they lose their livelihood. That's never been my thing. That's never been my mo. I don't come on here and make fun of people when they get cut, because see, that could be you at your job one day. That could be you losing your source of income, how you feed your family. That could be you. But I do have to ask y'all. I have to ask: is the UFC thinking about going in a different direction when it comes to Jessica Bate Estaca? Is that true? Is that true? Only the UFC can answer that question. But she's on a three-fight losing skid, y'all. A three-fight losing skid, like, folks, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad out here in these streets for Jessica Andrade. It's bad. Like, folks, she's lost her last three fights. This girl has had 41 professional fights. And I feel bad for her because Jessica has to keep fighting. Okay? Now, we look at the payouts. Let's look at what people made. Let's look at the UFC 319 salaries. Let's look at what did people actually make. Okay? And this is going to bring us on the topic of Diani Barbosa. Okay? Let's see. Let's see what the UFC 319. Let's see what the salaries. Let's see. Purses. Purses. Let's look at the purses. Okay. I'm gonna check the purses for you guys. Hold on. I gotta check. Normally they make that information available or close. I mean, it's not like exactly what they made, but somewhere in the ballpark, you'll have an idea. Okay. Roger Allen would always tell me, that's not what they made. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Dricus Duplessis, the defending champion. Duplessis is estimated. Hold on, man. Let's see. Duplessis, he's estimated in making. Come on, bro. Estimated making a guaranteed $1 million base purse and a possible $500,000 win bonus. Well, he damn sure ain't getting that. Plus an estimated 1 to 1.5 million from pay-per-view revenue and promotional bonuses. I doubt he gets that, man. I doubt he gets that. Uh, for instance, Duplessis roughly earned 3.34 million at UFC 3. Okay, probably. I don't know. All right. Okay, they said Shemaev gonna make between 1.5 and 2.3 million. Okay. Lerone Murphy and Aaron Pico. Murphy coming off recent victories could take home about 300 grand. God dog. Let's say Pico making his UFC debut making less than 100 grand. Okay, Carlos Pilates and Jeff Neal. Pilates say he probably gonna pocket 400 grand. Let me see what Jessica Andrade. Let me see. Okay, they're giving their base purses and then estimated. Okay, say Lerone Murphy. Excuse me. I make about 350,000. Boy, y'all know this is highway rape. Say Jared Cannonier might make 100 grand. Michael Page might make 100 grand, probably a little more, you know. And that's it. They don't have anybody else. God Almighty, man. So if they only Barbosa and Jessica Andrade, they ain't even make the list, the purse list. They ain't making no money. Damn well they ain't making no money. Okay, so where does Jessica Andrade go for here? I see. That's the question I need to ask y'all. What do you think? Do y'all think she's done? Do you guys literally think that Jessica Andrade is done? Somebody help me. Somebody help me out, okay? I need to know because for the first time, Coach Stradamus is stumped. I can't call this one. In my mind, it's telling me that you know what? I think she might be done in the UFC. I think Jessica might want to entertain going to the PFL. Okay, I think Jessica may want to entertain going to the PFL. But then my non-Coach Stradamus is like, well, maybe they signed her to another three-fight deal. Maybe. Jessica's done so much for the organization. She done took fights on short notice, etc., etc. So maybe they owe Jessica. Maybe I don't know. But for the first time, Coach Shelton Harrison doesn't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm telling you guys that I don't know. Okay. All right. Let me see the payouts, man. Hold on. I'm interested in the payouts. Okay. Let's see. This is Venom money, and man, this Venom money is pathetic, y'all. The damn Venom money is pathetic. It is absolutely pathetic. Like the fighters can't have their own sponsors, but they gotta give up the sponsors, make less, getting Venom money. It's boy, boy, boy. Dana White getting over, man. And unfortunately for the fighters, Dana White gonna keep getting richer, man. Now we're gonna continue getting the fights that we want to have, but I'm kind of asking though. Okay, if anybody care to respond, I know everybody not in here, and some people not even expecting me to be live today. Okay, but and I say what is Jessica Andrade's fate? What's her fate? Okay, so I'm getting some sources saying that Dricus made 3 mil, Kamzat made 1.8 million. Okay, I don't know. I could be right, could be wrong. Who the hell knows? Okay. Let's find the rest of the purses. I want to know these purses, all of the purses, and I can't find them, y'all. I can't find them. It's crazy. Normally though, normally somebody got the purses reported. Okay, I just want to see all of the payouts. But if Jessica Andrade didn't even make that top list, y'all know she made less than 100 grand. Okay, George Page, what's going on, brother? Okay, let me see if you answer the question, George. What is Jessica Andrade's fate? What's her fate? Do you think she's out, or do you think that she's gonna get three more fights? Do you think that they're gonna bless Jessica with a three more fights? What's gonna happen? That's the question I need to know, George Page. Okay, that's what I need to know because I'm gonna tell you what went wrong for Jessica Andrade. What went wrong? Number one, she didn't establish a jab. Okay, Jessica Andrade did not establish a jab, and Jessica Andrade kept her head on the center line. That's what went wrong. Number two, Jessica tried to get into a slugfest instead of using the other parts of mixed martial arts that Jessica actually is adept at. Okay, it's not like Jessica don't know how to wrestle. It's not like Jessica don't understand jujitsu. Okay, Jessica understands all the phases of martial arts. She's honestly, Jessica Andrade is a well-rounded fighter who chooses to pretty much not use the other parts of MMA. That's just what it is. That's what it is. She chooses not to use them. Jessica has the knowledge. She knows how to fight. She knows how to fight. The problem is though, she don't use those other parts of MMA, and that's just what it is. Okay, like it, don't like it, learn to love it. Okay, that's the truth. Okay, promotional payouts. Okay, I'm not quite understanding the promotional payouts, but I'll figure it out. Okay, but this is what Jessica did wrong. Okay, Loopy had no desire to really wrestle. And I think that's another thing. Loopy did not want to wrestle. Hey man, salute to Jedi Run, man. Salute to Jedi Run in a mother PG-13 channel building, okay? Jedi in this damn building studying all the way the hell up. And George Page is in the building too, man. That's okay. We're gonna build this channel. This channel, we're gonna come back. Okay, I'm gonna start being. I'm trying to be more consistent now. You know, getting on and doing these live streams and talking about the sport of MMA and the state of MMA. Hey man, salute to that brother, man. Okay, Kareem Joppa is gonna fight September the 20 in PFC 47. Okay, she's fighting in PFC 47. So, and at weigh-ins, she gonna do what she do. She gonna put on. I can tell you what she wearing, but she said she wants y'all to be a surprise. Let's just say gold. What's wrong with my stream, man? What's wrong with my damn stream? Damn thing dropping frames and the hell going on? My internet service going on? Computer? God dang. The hell going on? Okay. Things are slowing up here. I figure out what's going down. Yeah, I think my internet acting a damn fool right now. Hope you guys still can see. Yeah, but see, Jedi, is Jessica gonna spend those 2 years in the UFC? And I think that's the question that I'm asking. Okay, is Jessica gonna spend that time in the UFC? Okay, that's the question that I'm asking all of y'all. Will she be in the UFC during that time frame? See, if the UFC are they tired of losing? Because guys, this is the third loss. Okay, she's on a 3-fight losing streak, and folks, I don't know if it's gonna stop. I like Jessica. She's a good-hearted person, man. Jessica taking some of my gear back to Brazil for me. You know, like Jessica is doing the coach a huge favor. And when I realized that she really is a dope person, she dope as hell. I can't be too tough on her, but I am going to. I'm gonna speak truth. Okay. I just don't know, y'all. I don't know. I really, truly, truly don't know. Yeah, Jedi, she need new training partners, man. She need new training partners. She needs she needs an MMA master, an MMA mind. Okay, she needs an MMA brain to dissect her form and to just, revamp her, rebuild Jessica Andrade. We need a Jessica Andrade 2.0. We don't need this same version of Jessica. We need an MMA brain, man, an MMA brain to pull out the best parts of Jessica. That's what we need. That's what we need. If Jessica Andrade can get that, guess what, y'all? Jessica Andrade will be a beast, and she'll be doing what she's supposed to be doing, and that's whooping people ass. Yeah, but George, if she gets cut from the UFC, the PFL they'll take Jessica. They will take Jessica. And, people are pretty happy with the PFL and their pay system. Some people are happy. Okay, some people are very very happy with the PFL. Okay, I mean, I hadn't really heard too many people talk too bad about being paid with the PFL. Don't know. It's crazy. So the PFL, let's talk about what the PFL would do with Jessica. The PFL has introduced bonuses for title challengers and champions. Challengers receive a 50,000 bonus on top of their purse. So we don't know what their purse is, okay? We don't know what the purse is. In the past, some fighters earned between 100,000 and 150,000 guaranteed, while others made 15,000 or 30,000 to show. That's kind of normal. That's normal. I mean, it's a lot better than Bellator, to be honest. Okay. Uh, yeah, fighters on the main event cards, of course, they're gonna get paid more. Okay. See, Jessica used to be a main event fighter, so that's why I'm assuming that she probably didn't make six figures. Okay. Yeah, Jessica Andrade has had a lot of fights in the UFC. Okay. I can even tell you how many she had. I can break that down for you. I can tell you how many fights Jessica Andrade had in the UFC. Okay. Here, check this out. I'll tell you right now. If I go to SureDog always, man, always make my computer run slower. Jessica Andrade SureDog. Let me see. SureDog, man, just makes your system go slow as hell. Oh, damn. Damn. Hey, Jedi Run, salute, man. Salute Jedi Run in the damn building, man. Jedi Run studying up heavy in the damn super chat, man. I gotta get my super chat, like, donate a response button working again. I don't know why the donate a shout out not working. I gotta go in and do some revamping. Okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly how many fights that Jessica Andrade had. Okay, trying to get up in SureDog. SureDog is slow, but it's the most accurate. And SureDog, I like them because when a person have a fight, they update. Okay, I'm gonna tell you from the first fight. Jessica done been in the UFC. Let me see. Jessica been in the UFC for 12 years, y'all. That's crazy. Like, folks, she's been in the UFC, like fighting for the UFC for the past 12 damn years. Folks, that's insane. That's an insane amount of fights, man. Hold on. I'm going to tell you how many fights she's had exactly. Because you remember, Jessica came in as a bantamweight. She was a bantamweight because they only had 115 and 135. So Jessica fought at the heavyweight class. Let me see. All right, I'm going to tell you how many fights Jessica done had. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30. Yeah, 30. Jessica Andrade has had 30 fights in the UFC, y'all. 30. That is a lot of fights in the UFC. That's a lot of damn fights, ladies and gentlemen. Jessica done had a lot of fights. Holy sh! That's a lot of fights. Like, damn, 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 damn. I'd have never thought that. But she's on a 3 fight losing streak. This is what I'm asking y'all. She's on a 3 fight losing streak, y'all. Like that's a lot. That's insane. It's too much. But I don't know. I'm gonna go against the grain, and I'm gonna say I think maybe the UFC, maybe they give Jessica another 3 fights. Okay, maybe they give her another 3 fight contract. But where's that gonna leave Jessica's ranking? Okay, let's take a look. Where's Jessica Andrade ranking? Okay, let's go to UFC rankings. Okay, where is she ranked? I want to see. I want to know where is Andrade. How is she ranked? God damn. Excuse me. Here's $30. Woo, shit, man. Jedi done started up, y'all. Shit. He said, here's $30 for the 30 fights that Jessica Andrade has had in the UFC. I always liked Jessica, but she's never evolved to that top tier level fighter. She never reached Super Saiyan 2. She only reached Super Saiyan 1, in my opinion. You know, Jedi, I'm going to say one of her best moments in the fight game is when she beat Rose Namajunas. Damn, man, this dude studded the hell up, man. Studded all the way up to oh man, salute to that brother Jedi Run in the Mofo building. LDWMMAC, stand the hell up. She's never evolved to the fighter that we thought she could be. Jessica has had 30 fights in the UFC. Folks, that is a lot of fights. But now let's look at where's Jessica Andrade ranked, okay? Where is she ranked? Is Jessica still even in the top 10? Let's take a look. Okay, so Jessica Andrade was ranked number 5. But Jessica is going to drop all the way to 11 because Lupe Godinez was ranked number 11. So guess what Lupe got to do? Guess what Lupe? That's what Lupe got to do now. All Lupe got to do is beat somebody in the top 3. Do you think, okay, it's not going to be Amanda Lemos. Amanda Lemos got a fight coming up, okay? Lupe can fight either Verna Jandiroba, Yan Jonan, or Tatiana Suarez. There you go. And if Lupe can beat anybody in the top 3, she'll get a title shot. She'll get a title shot. And I'm going to tell you something. No, I'm not a Lupe fan. Hell no. Hell to the no, I'm not a Lupe fan. And I'll never be one. But I will tell y'all, I think right now the most dangerous person in the strawweight division, okay, the most dangerous person, the dark horse, is Lupe. She dangerous, okay? Lupe Godinez is a dark horse in the UFC. Hands down. She's the most dangerous. The most dangerous fighter out there is Lupe. Because number one, Lupe don't have anything to lose. She got nothing to lose. Okay? Lupe Godinez has nothing to lose. And her mindset is, okay, nobody thinks that I can get this job done anyway, so guess what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make it do what it do. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and make it do what it do, and I'm going to win. And that's what she's been doing. You know, I'm not a fan, but all Lupe been doing is winning. Okay? I mean, you know, think really her worst loss came from when she got beat by Angela Hill, but Lupe then also took a lot of short notice fights. And see, I don't know if she's going to get to fight Verna Jandiroba again for the second time. I don't know if she's going to get to do that. But if she can fight Tatiana Suarez, okay? If she can fight one of them, if she can fight Tatiana Suarez, there you go. There you go. What's up, Tay Tay Brown? Tay Tay Brown. Tay Tay Brown. Tay Tay, where's your wrench at? Oh, the LDBC reunion is in your hometown. Hopefully, Tay Tay, I get to come to that. Hopefully, I get to come. Oh, it's been working. I had an uptake of clients, and I had to make all these T-shirts, man. Doing my thing, Tay Tay, doing my thing, trying to make us some money, so we can get married, and all that stuff, Tay Tay. Take your hand in marriage, and all that stuff. Uh, just, well, Tay Tay, you know what it is. You know what it is, Tay Tay. You know what it is. But I spent about a half hour talking about Jessica. I've spent damn near a half hour talking about one Jessica Andrade. Okay, but what's next for Loopy? Loopy got to be the top 10. I mean, she's got to be the top three. Loopy is gonna be ranked number 5 come tomorrow. Okay, Loopy Godinez, she's the most dangerous fighter in the strawweight division. She's a dark horse. At any given time, you put her in there, she could probably win. Okay, Lemos is out, and they're more than likely they're gonna give her a top 3 opponent. Yan Jonan, and I don't remember who is Tatiana Suarez fighting. I think Tatiana Suarez got a fight booked. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Who is Tatiana Suarez fighting? Let's check. Damn, I don't want to go to her damn sure dog, man. If I go to her damn sure dog, that's gonna fuck up the live stream. It's gonna fuck it up. All right, who is Tatiana Suarez, man? Who's she fighting next? Let me see. I'm gonna do it for the love of y'all. Okay, so Tatiana Suarez is fighting Amanda Lemos. Okay, so Amanda Lemos and Tatiana Suarez they out. Okay, so who does that leave Loopy left to think? Who does that leave her to fight? Who's left? Okay, that leaves her with Verna Jangy Drover and Yan Jonan. That's it. Those are the only people that they can put her against. Now, the UFC would totally do a disservice to her if they made her fight Mackenzie Dern. The thing of it is, I feel like Loopy has earned the right to fight a top 3 opponent. Okay, Tatiana Suarez is out, so that means it's only Yan Jonan. Yan Jonan and Verna Jangy Drover. That's it. Those are the only 2 names that she can fight. Okay, Rose versus Andrade 3 at 125. Well, but Jessica Andrade not going. She already said she's not going back to 125. Okay, Loopy lost to Vern. Yeah, yeah. But see, it'd have to be Verna Jangy Drover too, or Yan Jonan. I think probably the most likely choice would be Yan Jonan. Okay, if I'm talking to you as Coach Stradamus, I think the UFC would put her in there with Yan Jonan. Okay, that's what I'm thinking right now. Um, Now I could be wrong. I could damn sure be wrong, but I'll go into Coach Stradamus mode. Yan Jonan to me would be a most likely choice. Okay, because from if I'm not mistaken, Yan Jonan, um, she's not booked to fight anybody. Okay, I'll check. I'll check for y'all. She not booked. She ain't booked to fight anybody. And Loopy said she felt fine. She said she's not yeah, Yan Janan don't have a fight lined up. They both lost to Verna Jangy Drover. Okay. They both lost to Verna. So I can tell you right now, that's the most likely fight for Loopy Godinez. Okay. Yep, that's a good fight. Loopy versus Yan. That's gonna be a good fight. And that seems most likely. Because everybody else is busy. Okay. Everybody else is busy. If they put in there against Dern again, then yeah, they and y'all know me, man. Even if I don't rock with a fighter, y'all always know I still want to always do what's right. Okay, always still want to do what's right and say what I mean. And Loopy deserves a top 3 opponent. Okay, that's just what it is. Okay, call it what you want, call it whatever. Loopy Godinez deserves a top 3 opponent for her next bout. Now she don't deserve no damn title shot. Hell no. Okay, she don't deserve no title shot. I don't think so. Okay, but however, However, um, I do believe that Loopy is warranted that. Okay, she's earned that right. Okay, she beat Jessica. She beat a very game knockout artist in Jessica Andrade. Okay, she's earned that right to get a top three opponent. And if she beats a top three opponent, then even I don't like her, but I advocate that she get a title shot. I mean, that's how I operate. Okay, I don't even want to even Loopy, be denied of a title shot. Okay, now when she get to now when she get to Jean Malay, I'm gonna be a Jean Malay fan for that fight. I will be a Jean Malay fan for that fight. Okay, because she fights Jean Malay, she gonna get her ass whooped, and that's what I want to see. Loopy taking an L. That's it. That's it. That's all I want to see. Loopy get up in there, get her ass whooped. Good. Then she'll never get another title shot opportunity again, and the legacy of Loopy Gondinez will go away. Yeah, yeah, Jedi MMA math don't make sense, man. It never do. It never does. It's just like Rose can't never beat Carla, right? Carla can't deal with Carla can't deal with Jean Wale, but Rose always knows how to beat Jean Wale. It's crazy. MMA math don't work. MMA math never works. Yep, you're absolutely right on that. Okay. Well, okay then. So hopefully Lupe get her top three opponent, and hopefully Jessica. I don't know, man. I hope she go to another team, and I just hope Jessica get a chance to improve. Okay. I want to talk about this butter biscuit. This butter biscuit uh, greasy lip. I want to talk about pork chop Cormier. Okay. I want to talk about pork chop Cormier. Pork chop fixed his mouth. Okay, to say. And I'm gonna play. Hold on. I'm gonna find it because I can put it up to my speaker. Okay. I can put up what pork chop said on my speaker, and YouTube probably won't say too much. But if you go to the Barbosa fight, okay, go to the Barbosa fight and go to round two, okay. Pork chop Cormier, he fixed his mouth, and I'm gonna tell you, man, I got so angry because it's like the guy just goes out of his way to kowtow. He goes out of his way to put on his best pair of tap dancing shoes. It's like I'm going to tap dance in church. Okay, I'm going to Pastor Cormier, Pastor Pork Chop. He's gonna go in there, shine them shoes, okay, shine them church shoes, and we gotta listen to him. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pull it up, man. I don't know, man. Maybe part of me was just disappointed too, as well, man. Part of me was just hella completely disappointed, and part of me just embarrassed. Daniel Cormier is embarrassing, man. He's embarrassing. Like he's absolutely embarrassing. Like, dude, you sitting up here, you embarrassing yourself. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up, man. I'm gonna see if I can find it. But and it's like you can hear Ho Rogan. You can hear him laughing, right? You can hear Ho was over there laughing hard, and then I think it was John Anik. John Anik, he kind of got quiet for a minute, almost like, damn, he said that. Like seriously, man. Like Ho Rogan thought it was funny. Of course, we know that Ho Rogan. We know how he roll. Okay, we know that Ho Rogan gonna laugh at something stupid like that. We know this. We can't get around this. But what made Daniel turn? What made Daniel Cormier turn into this? Like what literally made this man turn into what he is now? Okay, like man, I just you kind of look at DC because you think, man, here's a family man. Okay, here's a family man. I mean, he take good care of his wife, take good care of his kids, and then it's like he says some dumbass stuff. So I got the fight up, man, and I want to say it was definitely in round two. Okay, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it for y'all. Is when they started talking about the contender series, And y'all hit that like button. Smash that like button right now. Okay, Jedi said DC always like to wrestle a little with these fighters when he sees them before the fight. If I was fighting, I would tell DC not to touch me. I don't need injuries before my fight. Yeah, yeah, Jedi, I never thought about that, man. I never thought about that. He like to wrestle with a lot of these fighters. Like, yeah, I wouldn't play with him like that, man. Because he be playing around, but DC, he dangerous, man. He's a good wrestler. I mean, the man can wrestle, okay? You don't want this dude picking you up over your head, picking him up over his head and accidentally body slamming you or, rolling his fat ass on your ankle. I mean, come on, man. You don't need that. But I've never liked DC, man. Hold on. I've never liked DC because of how DC operate, man. Never ever liked this guy. I mean, the guy just, hey, man, salute the Jedi run in the building, man. Never liked DC, man. Saluting that super chat, baby, super chat, baby. I never liked DC, man, because he's highly critical of black fighters. Very highly critical. And y'all know me. I don't really care if you criticize a black fighter. That's not it. But if the only fighters that you criticize are black, that's a problem. That's a problem, Tay Tay, Jedi, George Page. That's a problem. It's a problem. It is an absolute problem, man. But he continues to do that. And I'm gonna try to find out that fighter name, Jedi. I'm gonna find that fighter who told DC when DC tried to interview him. And the dude said, "Man, you ain't nothing but a hater, man. You always talking down on me and all this stuff." I gotta find that guy. I gotta find the guy. I got to find that dude. And DC was like, "Hey, now come on now, be respectful. Be respectful now. I have to give my professional opinion." Okay, I think this is it. Just listen. Just listen. I can't play it on. I can't play it on YouTube because if I play it on YouTube, YouTube, man, they got these AI bots now, man. It's crazy. Okay, but it was in round two, and y'all can hear me listening to the fight. Then I can't wait to Paramount Plus. The UFC go to Paramount Plus. I can't wait, man. Cause then you be wanting to see the replays. You can't see the replays. Hold on, it's coming up. Here it come. Here it come. I gotta find it. Y'all gonna hear it. Y'all are gonna hear it. But DC, he's always been like this. I'm trying not to get it. I'm trying to let my microphone pick up on it. But y'all know what he said to me. Yeah, it's gonna be like BET. It's gonna be like BET. Hey, do y'all think DC would have something to say if it was an all Asian panel? Do y'all think he'd say something about that? Do y'all think he'd say something about an all Latino panel? Do you think he'd say something about an all Jewish panel? Nah. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here it come. Here it come. Okay, that's Dean Thomas. Hold on. Oh, Phil Halls. Okay. Okay, Jedi. Thank you. It was Phil Halls. Salute to Jedi. Salute to Jedi and that damn super chats. Man, Jedi studying the hill all the way up. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here you go, y'all. Okay, y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard what he said. It's about to be BET out there. He just said it. Okay, listen one more time. Okay, y'all heard what he said. Oh, it's about to be BET out there. This the shit that I'm talking about, y'all. I wish I was on that panel with DC. I would have said, shut the fuck up. That's what I would have told Daniel Cormier. Shut the man. Man, I, I I don't know how y'all feel about that, man. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I can tell you right now, man. It's hella disappointing, man. It's extremely disappointing. Like, how can you be so stupid, man? Yeah, Phil Hawes told DC about himself. Told him, man, hey, you always hating. But y'all heard what Daniel Cormier said, man. Here, I'm gonna play it one more time, man. Hold on. Okay, listen carefully. Here it is. Hold on, I'm gonna play it for you. Now y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. It's about to be DET out there. What's up, the War Machine, Brittany Neiman, in a mother building, PG-13 channel. Okay, so Jedi said DC drinks too much. His belly doesn't need that sugar alcohol anymore. I remember seeing him tipsy more than a few times already during the fight. During the fight week, shaking my head. Yeah, he's supposed to be Mr. Perfect. He's supposed to be Mr. Perfect. You know, he's supposed to be the ambassador of the sport, the guy that everybody looks up to. That's Daniel Cormier. Ah, man. Look, I want y'all to listen one more time, and then I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it rest. Oh, it's gonna be BET out there. Like, it's embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing, y'all. It's about to be BET out there. It's about to be BET out there. Are you serious? It's about to be BET? Like, War Machine, can Daniel Cormier get any dumber? Like, can he get any dumber? Can the man get any dumb? Can he? What the fuck, man? I start shaking my head, man. I start shaking my head, and it reminded me about this song that DC had. All about that cake, all about that cake, all about that cake. Well, he was literally eating chicken and butter biscuits. No lie. He was literally eating chicken and butter biscuits. That's what Daniel Cormier was doing. Folks, I kid y'all not. And when I first saw all about that cake, when I first saw it, I said, nah, this, this really can't be right. Okay, this can't be right. Yes, DC was eating chicken and butter biscuits. And he was devouring these butter biscuits in that video. And I sat back and I said, my God, what are they doing to this guy? Then he had his shirt off. Then he was, I don't know, he was twerking. Like, they completely emasculated DC in this video. Like, emasculated him. The man eating chicken, ain't nothing wrong with chicken. But then he started, like, tearing them butter biscuits up. And then the man started twerking. Folks, I kid you not, DC was twerking. You can't make it up. And then, you know, then they emasculated him, and then the man had the damn bunnies. He had the damn bunnies sitting on the fireplace. Folks, I still don't understand why he put those bunnies up there. The little pink, little furry, cotton little bunnies. I don't get it. Like, this tough guy had bunnies on the fireplace. But that did it for me, folks. I'm completely. There's nothing. I can't even understand DC. I don't want to know. I don't want to know where he coming from. I don't even want to understand. Yeah. See, it's about to be BET out there. You know, he's saying that to try to get a joke from Ho Rogan. Folks, come on, man. Come on. This man's a sellout. This man's a sellout. Yeah, you don't even need cable anymore, Jedi. You don't need cable. You can pay one price for all that, man. You get all that stuff for cheap. That's what most people do now. I'm gonna get off Daniel Cormier, but I'm gonna tell you, every chance I get, Brittany, you lost me. Let me see. Hold on, you lost the coach. What the hell going on? Just what the hell is going on in my live stream? Hey, can y'all hear me? Can anybody hear the coach? My internet crashed. It did? Hold on. What's going on here? Did my internet crash? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can you raggedy mouth rascals hear me? Can you popcorn pop tart farts hear me? Oh, that was Jedi Run. Okay. Man, look, they keep telling me. 270-pound Nia lose 100 pounds in just 2 months. Huge, painful sacrifices she made to stay in WWE just yesterday. I love Nia Jax. Black tights made a surprise appearance in the NXT match. Netizens were surprised. Shoot, man, I love Nia Jax. But anyway, yeah. So, guys, I don't know. I can't. There's no way. I never really supported DC, but I can't deal with them now. I can't deal with DC now. DC a sellout. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to call him that, but that's what he is. DC is a sellout. He's a sellout, and he's always going to be a sellout. Damn DC. Damn DC. DC is going to stay and remain a sellout. Okay, listen to this, man. It's going to be B&T. It's going to be BET in there. You do. You have to shake your head, man. Okay, Barbosa. There are a lot of fight pundits saying that Deone Barbosa was robbed. Okay, I think she was. Okay, I think Deone Barbosa was robbed. Brittany, Jedi Run, George Page, Tay Tay. I think she was robbed. See, here's the thing, and I'm going to tell you guys a story about how stuff work in Brazil. I've grown. I've got a lot of relationship with a lot of Brazilian fighters. And Brittany, I think you follow me on social media. The Brazilian fighters, when you give them anything out of concern and care, they treat you like family. Okay, they treat you like family. Like they legit, they appreciate whatever you give them. They appreciate it. Like it's like when you send stuff to them. Them Brazilian fighters, they don't let the stuff sit on the shelf. Like anytime I send anything, like I sent some gloves to a fighter. That fighter still using them gloves about like what 5 or 6 years old. How about that fighter still using those damn gloves? Like Brazilians will use anything that you give them. They'll use it until the damn things grow holes in them. They'll keep using it, and they appreciate it. Okay, they appreciate it. Any kind of clothes you give them, man, you give them the Brazilian fighters anything you give them. Okay, they'll use it until they just put holes in it because they don't have it. When you're talking about Brazilian fighters, and I'm gonna bridge why Deone Barbosa could not afford to be robbed. When you talk about Brazilian fighters, they come from a lot of nothing. Okay, I don't know if any of you ever been to Brazil. I don't know if any of you ever been there, but let me tell you, there are a lot of parts of Brazil that they just don't have it. It's poor. Like you legit, you see little kids in the street, selling stuff. Okay, you see a lot of homeless people in Brazil. Like there are some spots in Brazil that's pretty downright just you wonder how anybody could live that way. You see sometimes whole families on the street. Like it's bad. And the thing is, the people that got money, they don't care. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of people begging over in Brazil. A lot of beggars, a lot of people begging because they don't have. They come from nothing. So now, if you're a female and you want to get into MMA, okay, here's what happens over there. If you don't have money to afford a gym, and this is what one fighter told me, you don't have any money. Okay, fine. They'll let you in the gym. Now they'll do one or two things. Okay, if you're somewhat attractive, you're gonna open your legs. Okay, you're gonna open your legs and you're gonna give it up. Okay, you're going to give it up. Or what a lot of the gyms do, they also they manage the fighters. Okay, they manage the fighters. So now you got this fighter in this gym, okay, training, and then the gym gets your fight purse, and then the gym will cut you a small percentage of the fight purse. So here you are thinking, let's just example, let's say if you take a fight, the fight pay you $5,000, okay? As the fighter, in most cases, some of these fighters only see about $500, and the gym take the other 4,500. Like, it was a fighter was telling me, man, that her gym was robbing her blind, and she didn't even know it because in Brazil they're like family. They're like family. So when you do anything for a Brazilian person, they treat you like family, and they believe in that kind of that family atmosphere. That's why the whole thing with y'all remember Tyler Santos didn't pay her gym people because it's family. They do everything with a handshake over there, and they believe that you're gonna do the right thing. They do. They believe you're gonna do the right thing, and they don't think they're gonna cheat because you got all access to these nice gyms over in Brazil. You got some gyms that are nice, and okay, so I only made $500, and so the gym is telling them that, oh well, the fight purse is only the fight purse is only what, $900, so we're gonna keep 400, we're gonna give you five, but that's not the case. These gyms are robbing a lot of these female fighters, robbing them blind, and so the fighters, they don't know for a long time that they're getting robbed. They find out after the fact. Okay, they find out after the fact when the gym owner finally get caught up, and eventually they get caught because you're not supposed to do it. But see, in Brazil, it happens more often. So now you this female fighter, you broke. Okay, you literally broke. You don't have a lot of money. Okay, you trying to scrape by and survive, and then the people that you trust the most. Okay, the gym, they're taking your money, all of it, and you don't get a damn thing. See, that's what happens in Brazil that people don't talk about. They don't talk about it. And moreover, a lot of them females, they get assaulted. In some cases, they're getting assaulted. Can't afford to pay. Okay? Well, you're going to open your legs. You're going to open your legs and you're going to pay for it with that thing between your legs. I'm sorry, it happens more than not. It happens more than not. And I'm not trying to be funny, but that's happened. That's happened. I had a fighter tell me. I had a fighter tell me that happened. Like sexual harassment in Brazil is normal, and you can't report it over there because ain't nobody gonna do nothing unless you run around here, like trying to raping little kids. They'll do something when it's children, but when it's adults in Brazil, you pretty much can get away with that. So now I bring up the situation of Dione Barbosa. Okay, when you see a female fighter from Brazil in the UFC, you got to understand that that fighter, they've been through hell to get to that point. They've been through hell. They've been through hell and back to be recognized. They have been through hell and back to get to the point where they can actually be able to fight in that position. So now that Dione Barbosa, she got robbed. What do you think? You think she one step closer to the title now? No, because the problem is you got judges, and I've said this for a long time. You got these fucking judges. Excuse my language, Brittany. Y'all know this is a family channel, but you have these judges, and many of these judges, they have no athletic background. A lot of these judges, they can pass the test. Okay, you have to take a test to be a judge. You don't have to have a fight background. You don't have to know how to lace up a pair of gloves. You don't have to know, any submissions. You don't have to know anything about. It's your interpretation of who you think winning the fight. You know how many fighters they sitting there and they know for a fact they won that damn fight. Okay, they're sitting there and you know for a fact that they won the fight. But then you got Sal D'Amato or Kevin Cologne that's sitting over there, and moreover, some of them they ain't even paying attention to the damn fight. They ain't even paying attention. Oh, salute the Jedi run, Jedi run, studding up again, studding up again. Hey, Jedi run, that's what's up, man. Salute. Yeah, man. Hey, man, salute the Jedi run in the building, man. My girl, Christine Joppa got a fight going on, and we she gonna put this logo, my logo, on at weigh-ins. my higher power logo. And Brittany, you know what that is, the higher power logo. But oh, okay, you're in the gym with headphones. But let me, okay, and I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish what I'm saying. How close do you think Deanna Barbosa is now? How close do you think she is? Do you really, really think now that she's closer to a title shot? Do you? Do y'all think that she is that much closer to a title shot after being robbed by judges that don't have any kind of fight background whatsoever? I've always said this. Brittany, I'm pretty sure you know this, Brittany. I'm sure you know. How many fighters don't that down skid row? Like shoot, Brittany, you ought to start a class on how to survive after fighting. I think some fighters need to listen to you about the stable household and like like what you do because a lot of these people, Brittany, they don't have balance. Like now I'm starting to really understand fighters and how they think. And the issue that I'm seeing with many of these people, Brittany, they don't have no balance. They have no balance. It's like they don't know how to function in the real world outside of a damn gym. And I find it like simple things, Brittany, like really simple things like balancing checkbooks. Like some fighters don't really get that. Simple things. Really, really simple things. And I'm starting to think, man, like a lot of these people think that they're gonna be a champion. A lot of them think that, hey, I'm gonna be a champ one day. But the reality is most of the people who fight, they're never gonna actually be the champion. That's just what it is. But Deanna Barbosa, she's not making a lot of money. And you have somebody who ain't never fought, ain't never even sweated, man. Have you ever seen some of these judges? Have y'all even seen some of these judges? Like you can tell they can't even walk up a flight of steps, but they're gonna sit here and judge a fight and judge it incorrectly and cost somebody millions and future millions of dollars because of their interpretation of what they think. Some judges don't even understand about submission control. That you can literally win a round if you're throwing up a submission for a majority of the round. For real. Yeah, Jedi run. Yeah, yeah, like honestly, from what I've seen, a lot of fighters, yeah, they are emotional, man. Like some of them crazy. Shoot, Brittany, I wish I could have been your manager because I'm gonna be honest. You're the most stable fighter that I've talked to ever. The majority of them, they're unstable. Like they just don't know how to function. They don't know how to function outside of the gym and the octagon. And I think it's just kind of it's strange, like how these people they're so skillful, they're so talented, but they don't understand the real world, man. It's crazy. But I do think that fighters they need a way. They need to transition, like for life after fighting, because you can't fight forever. And that's why you see so many fighters down Skid Row, man. Like they don't know how to not fight. And you got Deanna Barbosa, man. She ain't finna be, she's not gonna fight forever. I mean, what, she 30, what, 31, 32? She don't have many more years left for this. But Deanna Barbosa been working for damn near 15 years to get in the UFC. Y'all know that? She been working over 15 years to get to the UFC. 15. 15. Since she was a teenager. Like, people don't get it, man. Like, Deanna Barbosa had to go through hell and back to get this opportunity. Oh, and let's get it right. She had to be correct. Hey, what's going on here? Let's get it right. She had to be correct. Deanna Barbosa had to be correct. She had to be correct. Like she couldn't make a mistake. Had she have made a mistake, she would have never got picked up by the UFC. She had to be perfect. Imagine going 15 years and you have to be perfect. You can't make any mistakes or your opportunity of getting into the largest MMA fight organization in the world is going to be a distant memory to you. She was able to do that. She was able to go through all of that to have a judge with no athletic experience. And I need to tell you guys that no real fight experience to tell you that you didn't win a fight that you know you won. To tell you that. Folks, I'm sorry, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And it needs to this excuse my language, this shit needs to stop. It needs to stop, y'all. It needs to stop. It needs to stop in the worst way. It is too much of the same shit over and over and over and over. Of fighters like Deanna Barbosa being screwed. And y'all know she not making six figures. Y'all know she not making a whole lot of money. And the money she making, most of it going to go pay for, her expenses. She got to pay for expenses. She got to pay gym fees. Sometimes in some cases you got to pay the sparring partner. You got to pay your manager. And she's in, she does stuff over here in America. You got to pay your taxes. Yeah, Brittany, they need to change the criteria. There are so many fighters on Skid Row, Brittany. Like so many fighters that's got mental problems that could use a job. That could use a job. They need a job. And who better? You can hire some of these fighters. You can hire your fighters like your Chuck Liddells that's just going crazy because he can't earn a living because his best friend Dana White fired him. You can hire the fighters like that who know criteria, who know how to judge a fight, who can tell you who won or lost. You start hiring fighters like that, man. Or your Quentin Rampage Jacksons, who got podcasts and doing all kind of crazy stuff to keep the money coming in because he can no longer fight at a high level anymore. That's what it is. Damn, Jedi run studding up. Jedi run studding up in this. Oh, he said, listen, no reason to have so many bad judges in 2025. Hell yeah. Jedi run, man. Salute to Jedi run. Salute to that damn brother, Jedi run, in the Mofo building. LDWMAC. WMMA Universe. Stud the hell up. Stud up. Stud up. Stud up. Hey, Brittany. I'm sorry, I don't want to keep bothering you. Those retired MMA fighters would be perfect. It need to be retired fighters, Brittany, retired coaches, even referees, former referees could do it. Chris Levin was a ref. See, I can accept a referee. I can accept the referee being a judge. Because a referee understand, he understands submissions. He understands fight criteria. He understand. Referees understand the fight game. I have no issue with a referee being a judge whatsoever. None. Now, some people, Brittany, I'm gonna tell you though, some fighters, I shake my head. Like, Brittany, I'm gonna tell you, it's hard talking to young fighters, and I'm gonna tell you. So, Brittany, and I'm not like, I ain't gonna I ain't gonna say what all we did, but some fighters, I reach out to them and I say, hey, we help female fighters. Well, my organization, I'm in a position now where we can give small monetary, stipends. It comes through my sponsors, but then it comes through me through my sponsors. But I'm in position to help a handful of fighters with just small stuff. Really small. It's not like get rich money. It's just it's simple. And Brittany, I'll tell some fighters that, and they'll go, hey, well, I'm gonna think about it. And I told one fighter, I said, so is anybody gonna pay you $25 to put your shirt on today? No. And I said, I'm gonna pay you $25 just to wear this shirt. Oh, I got to think about it. Some fighters like that now, okay, well, you broke for a reason, okay? You broke for a reason because you don't think rationally. And some of them, I think, done got hit upside the head so much, man, that they can't think rationally. Because I just think that's crazy. Okay, well, $25 to put on a shirt. I mean, most people would do that. Now if the shirt say some crazy stuff on it, probably not. Okay, but I'm talking about if it's something normal, just a normal shirt with no, underlying meanings. Most people would just put a shirt on and get $25 for it, or $20, even 15. I would put on a shirt for $15. I would put on a shirt for $10. I mean, I would do it. But some of these fighters they don't have it. But Brittany, when I say, hey, listen, I say something, hey, Brazilian fighter, yeah, $25, you put this shirt on. Huh? Really? Where the shirt at? First thing I get. Where the shirt at? Give me the shirt. I wear the damn shirt every day. But you know, and I'm just saying it. But that's true. Hell, I even asked Deanna Barbosa. The only reason why I couldn't give Deanna Barbosa any gear because she was in Brazil at the time, and you can't send shit to Brazil. You can't, because if you send your stuff to Brazil, if you send your stuff to Brazil, it'll never come back. Yeah, Brittany, they want to get rich quick, and I'm sitting here like, and one girl, I had to tell her, Brittany, I'll tell you behind the scenes who it was because you know who this is, and I interviewed her, so you know who it is. And I told one person, I said, listen, I ain't trying to be funny, but you were kind of just on IG talking about how you trying to make ends meet. And I'm just sitting here thinking, you ain't even got this amount of money. Like, hell, the shirt free, you get it on there. We both benefit from the deal. Because the more people that actually wear the shirt or put it on, I'll get my kickback. But I give the lion's share to the fighters. Let's say if, okay, my sponsors say, okay, hey, like, I got $50 to give somebody who wear a uniform. Okay, fine. Let's say Brittany, if they got $50 total, okay, I'll give you 45 and I'll keep five. Like I'll give the fighters over 90% of it because the fighters need it. But I give myself about maybe 5 to 10% because I'm the one setting you up with the deal. But that's a good deal. About 90%, 95%. I keep 5 to 10, you keep 90. That's a good deal. That's a good deal because what 90% of 50 is $45. Yeah, yeah. That's it. I'm setting you up with the deal. You keep 40. I keep you keep 45. I keep five. I'm not. I'm clearly not doing it for money. I'm doing it to give it to the fighter. And then what I do with my five, I don't spend the five. I take the five and I put it in another account and I save up all the fives that I get. And guess what I do again? Give it to somebody else. So it just turns into like a circle of just giving. But the thing of it is, they can't see that. Like, yo, here, you'll get $45 if you put this on. I will? Oh, well, I got to think about it. Oh, okay, well, you go on and think about it. And then I'm going to say this, Brittany, and I'm going to get off of it. I had one fighter, like, this was about like 3 months ago. I reached out and said, hey, like the work you're doing. I know you're not like on a winning streak, but you got some potential. And, hey, you want to do this particular deal. Well, I got to think about it. How about 3 months? Well, not this weekend, last weekend. She reached back out. Is that deal still available? I said no. I lied, of course. I said no. Because how stupid do you have to be? But, Deanna Barbosa wanted to do it. She wanted to do it. I just didn't want to send anything to Brazil. Hell, even Jessica Andrade was like, where was this deal when I was, coming up? Where was this? But, see, it depends on who needed, who wanted. But Deanna Barbosa, her situation is different. She probably didn't make 50 grand in that fight. Sure she didn't. But you had a judge that ruined that for her. That's all I'm saying. I'm not crazy. Brittany said I'm recording content in your shorts as we speak. It's not hard. It's not hard. So look, when Brittany, if she posts that, guess what? My sponsors, they okay. Hey, we got this amount of money to give. Hey, we got this. So guess what? Poof, there it is. She'll just get it. It's not hard. And I say, hey, I do this because I want you to do it integrated into what you're doing. I don't want you to go out of your way to do it. They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it. But I've been helping fighters with this channel since I started. Where you think all these super chats are going? Um, Shoot, Karine Christine got a fight coming up September the 20th. She got a fight coming up. She's gonna get this fun. She's getting this because she's gonna take the $475, change it to Brazilian reals, and she's gonna buy because you can buy a lot more stuff from Brazil with American money. So she's gonna take it to Brazil and purchase some things that she needs. She need a bunch of stuff. So here's what it is. But I feel bad for Deanna Barbosa. I feel bad for her because now that's it. It's over. It's over. It's gonna take her a minute. She's what, 33? 33 years old? Come on, folks. How much more time you think she got left? It's over. Done. Done. I mean, I think she can take her way back up the UFC ladder, but it's going to take some time, y'all. It's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of time. And that's what I'm trying to convey. That's what I'm trying to convey to y'all. She was robbed, hands down. There's no way you watched that fight and thought Deanna Barbosa lost that fight. It's no. Okay. Have y'all noticed that Amanda Nunes and Kayla Harris in that fight, a lot of the MMA pundits, they're not talking about it. Why? Why? Why are a lot of these pundits not talking about Kayla and Amanda? I don't know. Why they not? Honestly, is this a fight that we want to see? Yes. But none of us, the MMA, the WMMA universe, we ain't even talking about it like that. I guess the thought of Nunes coming back, yeah, okay, good. Good. The thought of Nunes coming back, okay? The thought of her coming back, yeah, I was kind of like, okay, the GOAT coming back, okay? She finna fight Kayla Harrison. And in our minds, I'm thinking, she finna mop the floor with Kayla Harrison. She finna mop the floor with her. Like, she is about to mop the damn floor with Kayla Harrison. It's just what it is. She finna mop the floor with her, man. And you all, we both know that Kayla is delaying the inevitable. That's what she's doing. She's delaying the inevitable. Kayla Harrison is delaying the inevitable, and we know this. I mean, that's why a lot of us not really talking about it, man. A lot of us are not really talking about this fight. I think part of us know we know what probably may happen. We probably may know. And number two, everybody talking about how popular Kayla is. She not. She's not popular. Ladies and gentlemen, you can say, oh, you just don't like Kayla. She's not popular. Go check her social media accounts, y'all. She ain't popular. She's not. Amanda Nunes is popular. Sure she is. Amanda Nunes is popular. Okay? Amanda Nunes got almost 2 million followers. Okay? She got almost 2 million followers on Instagram. She got many more followers on Twitter. Okay? Amanda Nunes is well known. Kayla isn't. Kayla only got about 400,000 followers on IG and a little less followers on Twitter, or X as they call it. Brittany said I could respect Kayla more if she wasn't a weight bully. Hell yeah. I hope Ronda Rousey don't come back. If she come back, Ronda gonna get destroyed. Everybody on to the whole judo throw. And if she come back, if Ronda Rousey comes back, she cannot have Edmund as a coach. It's just no way. Now, me and Ronda, I like Ronda. I like Ronda Rousey. I like her mom, Dr. Andy Mars. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Ronda. I ain't gonna, I just, me and Dr. Ann, we cool. Me and Dr. Ann, we real cool. And so, I ain't gonna say that, man. I ain't gonna say that. I do know that she need to get the hell away from Edmund. Okay? She need to get the hell away from Edmund. That's what she need to do. Get Edmund ass up out of there. Don't have him as your coach. Go get an MMA mind. Go get somebody who can help you. Okay? Go do that. Go get a coach who can actually help you, not a coach who didn't believe in you in the first place. I never understood, and me and Dr. Ann, we talked about this when I interviewed her. I couldn't understand why Rhonda had so much faith in Edmund. I didn't know. Why does she always have so much faith in that guy? Clearly he was a loser. He was a loser. He was a loser, man. He was just a damn loser. But she had so much faith in this guy's ability. Edmund sucked. He sucked. He sucked. Ronda Rousey got what, 17 million followers. Okay, 17 million. Kayla Harrison is no Ronda Rousey. She's no Ronda Rousey. I wasn't even the biggest Ronda fan, but at least Ronda fought. She didn't. The only person I accused Ronda of ducking was Chris Cyborg. That's the only person I accused her of ducking was Chris Cyborg. That's it. I accused her of ducking Cyborg. But other than that, she fought everybody. Kayla said she is. Oh, he. Jedi's messed up. Kayla said he's going to break Nunes. Okay, let's see. Uh, okay, Brittany said, I don't want anyone around me that would lie to me like Edmund lied to Rousey about being a striker. He did, Brittany. He lied. He lied. The UFC only has one American champion now, Kayla. The UFC probably doesn't mind this because the dollar goes further in most other countries, so the fighters won't complain about the fighter pay. And that's a fact. Especially Brazilians. They ain't finna complain about that fighter pay. You paid them 40 grand. You paid them 40 grand. Hell, that's like 200,000 over in Brazil. Real talk. You pay a Brazilian fighter 40 grand, you just paid them $200,000 in Brazilian reals. So they ain't finna complain because in one lick, where did they make $200,000 at? Nowhere. Okay, Jedi, I got you. But she's no Ronda Rousey. If Ronda coming back to MMA, she gotta get. She better go, find a Trevor Whitman. Okay, she better find a Trevor Whitman. She better go find. Pavel has a plan. Got to deal with Pavel. You gotta find somebody. Okay, but find an MMA mind that's going to help her. Okay, not lie to her. Tell her the truth. That's what's gotta happen, man. Shoot, Rick Little. There's a lot of people, man. There's a lot of people that could help her and become a fighter. I don't think she's coming back. I think that's a lie. Why would she come back? This woman making money on YouTube. This money making money on Instagram. Ronda Rousey is a human ATM, man. She's a human ATM. That's what she's making money on. She's making money on all those platforms. Why would she come back to fight to possibly get injured again? Why would she do that? Mm. And Ronda, was going through a tough period in her life, man. She was going through a crazy, crazy, crazy short period. It was a crazy period that she was having, man. Yeah, man. She was on suicide watch at one point. Like, I just don't think fighting. And I called it. I said, she ever lose, they better watch. They better keep an eye on her if she ever lose. But yeah, Ronda out here doing big things, man. For real. Yeah, yeah, it's not popping. And like you remember the one video Jedi I was talking about, and thank you for studying up, man. The one video that I was talking about where I just said that a lot of the fighters they don't have any storylines. They don't have. There's no big rivalries going on. Back in the day, man, there were rivalries like you had Misha Tate and Ronda Rousey. That was a rivalry. You had John Jones and Rampage Jackson. They didn't like each other. It's just you had rivalries going on where you just talked about how much they didn't like each other. And now everybody nice, everybody trying to get along, and and you had John Jones and Daniel Cormier. People. I'm sorry, you had John Jones and Pork Chop Cormier. Okay, that rival was pretty intense. Like you had rivalries. Amanda Nunes and Chris Cyborg. That was a rivalry. Okay, you had them all. Or you had Rose Namajunas. No, you had Bojangle Check and Jean Malay. That was a rivalry. Like you had rivals, and these people had storylines, man. Juliana Pena created her own storylines. None of these fighters, they don't have a mouthpiece. They don't know how to talk on the microphone. They don't know how to sell fights. What made Ronda Rousey iconic is that she said what she said, but then she backed it up. She said what she said. She didn't back it up. She backed it up, and she didn't run from anybody at bantamweight. I mean, we can argue that Ronda Rousey didn't duck a fade. Okay, we can argue that because all the people thought that she fought well at her weight class at 135. She didn't run from anybody at 135. And you can't say Cyborg because Chris Cyborg could never make 135. She couldn't make the weight anyway. Ronda Rousey never ran from anybody at 135. Hell, Ronda came back after being retired for like years and fought Amanda Nunes. She fought Nunes, her first fight back out of retirement. So we may pick at Ronda, but at least Ronda Rousey fought the best. She fought the best. She fought the best that was out there. You got to get respect. That's hella respect. Hella respect for coming back out of retirement, and then you fight Amanda. She could have took a light touch, man. She could have asked to fight Misha Tate or somebody. Nope. She said, nope, I want to fight for the belt. And Dana White said, okay. Okay. The War Machine, Brittany Neiman said, uh, you said Penne tried to have a mouthpiece, but she seems not to have enough people that like her, and she's not the entertaining type of match. No disrespect to her achievements. Yeah, Jessica Penne, she was pretty boring. And you remember they used to be in that bully gang, her, Angela Hill, and Angela Magana. You remember that they used to roast people, talk bad about people. People didn't quite like that. Like they used to roast Cyborg, they used to roast Amanda Nunes. They roasted. And one time I reached out to Angela Hill and I said, "Now you know damn well you ain't finna say that to Amanda Nunes' face." Like Angela Hill used to call Amanda Nunes Bart Simpson. And I said, Angela, you know damn well that when you see Amanda, you ain't gonna say that to her face. And she was like, huh, well, I mean, I would say it. I said, no, you won't. And she was like, well, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of Amanda Nunes. And I'm like, you ain't got to be afraid of Amanda Nunes. She'll still whoop your ass. And then she stopped responding to me. I wish Ronda the best, but I was never a fan because of her arrogance. And then when she lost, she didn't want to answer any questions about her losses. And never, yeah, hell no. Yeah, Ronda ain't do, Ronda was a big crybaby. Big whiny, just cried, just whining. She ain't had nobody to blame either. Yeah, that was messed up, man. Yep, Dana allowed her to miss all the pressers. Oh, Juliana Pena. Yeah, Juliana Pena. See, I don't know. I like Juliana Pena fighting style. She is unorthodox. She rough. She's unorthodox and she's rough. She's a rough fighter. And it's kind of hard to prepare for her. It's really, really difficult to prepare for Juliana Pena. It's tough. It's tough to prepare for her because she don't fight in any kind of rhyme or reason. But yeah, I think Juliana tried, man. She tried and tried and tried to have that mouthpiece, but yeah, a lot of people just didn't like Juliana Pena. You're right. A lot of people didn't like her. And she tried. She tried. But it was a little bit more disappointing that how she lost the belt. And yeah, it's like, Kayla Harrison just went in there, dog walked her, took the belt, and that's it. We ain't even heard from Juliana Pena anymore. Like, not really. Yep, for real. We ain't heard from Juliana Pena anymore, man. Like, she done kind of took that check. She done took that money, and Juliana Pena done went to the, look, she enjoying her best life. Juliana's enjoying her best life. And she know she ain't gonna never be the champion. She tried to talk her way into another title shot, but she ain't gonna never be the champ again. And she ain't never get no more title shots. That's it. That's it. I wanted her to win against Kayla, but I kind of knew that it was going to be a tall task for her to beat Kayla because of the size difference. Kayla walking around at over 180 pounds, man, and then she got to cut over 40 pounds of weight to get to 135, and then she was going to hydrate much more than Juliana Pena could. Yeah, but then I saw her taking pictures with Hulk Hogan, man. So I was like, damn. So I know where she's staying. So I don't know, Brittany. It's like if you fucking with racists and that's who you chilling with, I can't really be much of a fan. I can't be a huge fan. I can't do it. Can't do it. Wish you well. Don't want nothing to happen to you, but I can't really like be supporting you when that's who you are. That's who you are. You're showing me, every opportunity to show that, hey, and I know she's conservative. I got some conservative views. I do. I got plenty of conservative views. But when it comes to somebody being a full blown racist, y'all know me. I don't F with them. If Nunes comes back in top form, I think she smokes Kayla. I wonder if Kayla will retire. Yeah, she gonna retire, man. Yeah, Jedi, it is personal, man. And you know the history, but I can retell it to you. See, the history, man, Kayla Kayla came to American Top Team, okay? She came in there and she tried to body Amanda Nunes. And I told y'all the story where they were supposed to do some light sparring, okay? They're supposed to come in there and do some light sparring, but Kayla Harrison got a little too aggressive with Amanda. So Amanda got serious and beat up Kayla. That's what happened. Had Kayla in there crying. My boy said she was in there crying that Amanda beat the hell out of her. Like, no, this serious. Um, and then there were points in time when Amanda couldn't get time with Mike Brown. She was trying to get, some sessions in, but they would make time for Kayla Harrison, but wouldn't make time for Amanda Nunes. So Amanda was she was taking that personal. She was taking it personal. And that's what happened. That's what happened. And so Amanda got up out of there, started doing her own thing. That's what happened. And unfortunately, ATT lost. They lost. See, they used Amanda. They used Amanda to build up their resume. They used Amanda, and then when Kayla come in, they gave all this attention to Kayla Harrison, and Amanda Nunes wasn't trying to hear it. She wasn't trying to have it. She wasn't trying to have it, so she got up out of there. So yeah, and Amanda don't like Kayla. She don't like Kayla. She never liked Kayla. Um, she don't like Kayla. And see, Amanda Nunes, she real laid back because honestly, Amanda, she could take. Y'all remember the day when Kayla was doing an interview? She had a black eye. I don't know if you guys remember that interview. Kayla Harrison had a black eye, and I said, "Damn, who gave this bitch a black eye?" I said, "Who gave her a black eye? Like, damn, who did that?" And then you start doing some digging, and you find out that Kayla was sparring Amanda. She was sparring Amanda Nunes, and I'm just saying, damn. So what happened? And then of course, I called down the ATT, and y'all know I got the story. Or I call my boy who trains at ATT, or he was at the time, and y'all know I got the whole story. Y'all know I got the entire story. Amanda beat the hell out of Kayla. That's what happened, man. Amanda saying opening up her own personal gym was one of the best moves she made for her career. She says she can train and focus on. Yeah, that was a good move. That was a real good move because Amanda got tired of the BS. She got tired of playing second fiddle. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm more popular. I made you more money, and you mean to say Kayla Harrison can get preferential treatment? She can get preferential treatment. Are you serious? Y'all finna give this heifer preferential treatment? That's what we doing. We giving Kayla Harrison preferential treatment. That's what we doing. Okay, well hell, I'm out of here then. And guess what? She ain't looked back since. She ain't looked back since. She has not looked back since. And Amanda just whooped everybody's ass. Whooped everybody's ass up in there. I'm telling my boy, she did some ass whooping. Some people got their ass whooped up in there. I'm talking about got a real live ass whooping. But I think it is. I think it's personal. I think it's personal. It's very personal. It's very personal, and I think Amanda gonna beat the dog piss out of it. That's what I think. Yeah. But damn, y'all. Damn. It's 11:30, y'all. It's 11:30. Gotta roll up out of here pretty soon. But it's 11:30. Okay. Damn. Everybody smash that damn like button. Hope y'all did smash that damn like button. Hell, y'all should have smashed that damn like button. That's what y'all did. Smash that like button right now. Hey, Brittany. You know what I'm starting to notice? Okay. Hold on, Coach. Oh, I see Nunes. I see Nunes stopping Kayla. I think the animosity is that bad. I see Nunes stopping Kayla. Oh yeah, she 100% gonna stop Kayla. Decision or TKO? Oh, TKO. TKO. Yeah, it's gonna be a TKO. You can get her ass whooped. It's gonna be a TKO. Damn, what was I about to ask you, Brittany? I was about to ask you something. Hell, I can't remember now. Maybe it wasn't that damn important. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Brittany. I know what I was about to say. Why is it when I go to IG, I go to IG, and the first thing I see, and you tell me if I'm wrong, Brittany, the first damn thing that I see is somebody, is some female with like hardly no clothes on, or you see somebody just shaking their ass, or you see something like it's folks, it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy out here. Like it's getting crazy, real crazy. The whole thing with AI, a lot of people, AI gonna get somebody killed, man. Cause the only thing AI got to do is hear the person's voice, and then somebody who want to frame you for something, they can make you say stuff you didn't even say. Like AI, man, man, oh man. I just the future, man. The future looks very bleak, man. When it come to AI, you got brothers out here getting set up. I mean, it's just it's wild. Okay, yeah, but anyway, man, I had fun. I had fun tonight. I had fun tonight. I had fun tonight. Now everybody be talking about, man, coach, I don't know how your woman, man. I don't know how your woman, man, she just let you, she let you be out all night. Yeah, she let me be out all night. Because I'm making money. Bring that money into the household. She don't have a problem with that. Why you got a problem with it? Goofy ass dude. Told one dude, man, shut your ass up, man. Can't be goofy and stupid all at one time. You just can't be. You just goofy. Just goofy. Yeah, but y'all, I'm gonna go and get up out of here, y'all. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Jedi Run. Thank you, George Page. Thank you, Jedi Run, for studying up in this super chat, man. We trying to, we doing this for the fighters. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for studying up, y'all. I'm gonna, um, I'm gonna try to get back on here tomorrow night at about 9:15 Monday. So, yep, and we're gonna have some fun. But y'all, salute to the whole WMA universe. I'm out.